Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Chrome Warrior. How's it going? Hopefully everyone's doing good today. Sorry I'm a bit late. A little bit of a, won't say a pet emergency, but a bit of a pet concern. I tweeted about it, but one of our rats has Bumblefoot, which is essentially sores on his back feet, and I think they were bad enough to bleed last night, which is kind of what took notice of it. So we're kind of keeping a watch on them, but they're okay so far. So that's why I'm a bit late this morning, is we were taking some precautions for that. But I'm here. So today we're doing some more spooky stuff. We're playing some. So I said today we were going to play some Scratches Director's Cut. This is a point-and-click adventure sort of thing. Bit of a fun fact on this. This is one of the first horror games I ever bought on Steam, and one of the first horror games I had actually ever intended to do on my YouTube channel back when I did YouTube. So yeah. And every year I'd say, let's play this game, and every year I wouldn't do it. So finally, this year, we're going to play it. So I'm sitting here in my reasonably dark room. I mean, it's 3 in the afternoon here, but it's a dreary day outside. If I up the blind, it's not much brighter, so... so yeah, that's the plan for today. I've not booted this game up ever, so I don't know if it might be loud. Forgive me if it... Okay, well... Screen ratio is well off. That's loud, sorry. Okay. 1, screen resolution is way off. I don't know if I can fix that. It's got no volume control. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay, and it's showing me the credits when I leave the game. Okay, forgive me. I don't even know if any of you guys saw that. Don't suppose there's any way. Is there a community board for this? Because I'm wanting to see if I can get it in a higher resolution. If not, it might be a problem. We might not even be playing this. I should have tested it. Let me look this up real fast. So it took up the top left corner of the screen. Is there any way? The resolution is fixed at 1024 by 768, and no way to change the volume. Oh, good. It is an older game, so it's not entirely surprising. This is such an old game. I wonder, I don't even think I can get it in windowed mode. If I could get it in windowed mode, that'd almost be okay. Okay. So apparently you can... This is what I wondered. If you could edit it in the files. Maps. Comment. We'll see if we can do some editing here. Someone called it Scream. Scream CFG. Here we go. Let's just see if we can't get this. I never even thought about this. Yeah, it's such an old game that it probably doesn't even run in this resolution. Full screen. We might... Oh, apparently turning... I'm going to try this. So... It might change... It might break things, though. If nothing else, we'll turn it into... not full screen. We'll see if that does anything. Nope. Well, it still flicked things. Okay, we might be getting a bit closer here. What if I don't full screen it here? Then we can just do a window capture. That might be better. No, still full screen. So I can't seem to get it to not. Okay, I see where that's one problem. Can I get back out to my desktop, please? No, I can't. Thanks. So I can't even access my volume controls right now. Okay, that didn't do anything. Yeah, turn full screen off. Well, that's a quick question here. Might not. Oh, wait. Hang on. It might not. That might not be where the file is. Let me check. Because sometimes it's in the app data folder, but then I have to find out where the app data, where it's listed under here. What's the company that made this game? It's quite an old game. It was released in 2006. And you can't even buy it on Steam anymore. You cannot even buy this game anymore. Company that made it is Nucleus. Okay, so sometimes it appears under. There it is. Sometimes it appears under there. Aha. Aha. That might be the file I need to change right there. Okay, let's see. Got it in windowed mode. Okay, we got it in windowed mode. That's a start, which means I can affect the volume. Woo, that's loud. Okay. Okay, that means I've got that set. Alright. Okay. I've got it in windowed mode. I found the file I needed to affect. So now I wonder if I can make this bigger, because it is quite small. It's old resolution, so. Let me make a copy of this. Always make a copy of your file. Yep, I want to change the file type. Okay. We'll see if we can't enlarge this a little bit. Yeah, we'll get more pixelated the bigger it gets, but what is the old resolution? 1080 by what? Hang on. What are old screen resolutions? I've already forgotten because I've got a really big monitor. Well, we'll first try it. Okay, we'll first try it at my monitor. So I think they warned it will crash the game if you do this, so we'll see. Okay. Well, doesn't make it bigger. It just ends up. Oh no, wait. No. No. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay. It doesn't like me making it bigger. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it like this. Yeah, 1080 to 720. That's what I was trying to think of. I think that's what it was at. It's... This is 1024 by 768. So this is yeah, okay. Well, we'll see here. We'll see if I can fix it. It's such an old game. I think it's pretty much locked. Wow, it didn't. What? That's not even a proper resolution. Oh, I'll try that. Probably won't work because it doesn't use widescreen, so we'll see. It doesn't. It stays the same size no matter what, so I don't think I can. Okay, we'll just have to. Let me fix it back then. Let me fix it back. So 1024 by 768. Okay, we'll just have to do that, and I'll do a window capture on this. It's gonna be a bit weird, but oh well. Give me control. Oh shit. Let me move the window, please. Oh. Oh. This is gonna be so hard to see on this monitor. Okay, let me see if I can get a capture going here. See if I can get this late. Get this to fit as much as possible. I could just basically do it like that. Look, you guys see most of it. For you guys, hopefully it'll look fine, because I stream at 1080 by 720 anyway. But my monitor is a 1440 monitor, so... My monitor is quite large resolution, so that should work. All right. It's just very tiny on my screen, and the only way I can fix it is go full screen. But if I do it, it messes everything else up. Okay. Hopefully volumes are fine. We'll just deal with it like it is. Cause yeah, I don't have any options here. That's such tight. But yeah, this game isn't available on Steam anymore. It has a Steam page, I think, but you cannot buy it. It got removed from Steam once, it came back, and then it got removed again. I guess licenses run out or something. But that was it. And so it's not back on Steam. And it's locked at this resolution. There is no better resolution. And again, this is a game that came out in 2006. I'd intended so long ago to play this, and I never did. So, let's play, I guess, the director's cut? Sure. There's two versions. This is like those old classic PC point and clicks. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I've got Seventh Guest as well. We could play that after this, maybe.
cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
The text was cut off there. Oh, I see. That's not even the window capture. What was grabbed there? Hang on, sorry. Want to fidget with it a little bit more? Saturday, October 12th. Close, close. Oh no. Oh no, it doesn't know how to capture my mouse very well. Shit. Hang on. Uh-oh. We got a problem here. Hang on. We have a problem. It's trying to lock my mouse, but it can't. Like, my mouse is actually on the desktop, but it's freaking out. It's not even in the window. And if I do that, okay, that gives me my mouse back. Okay. No, what the hell is it doing? Oh, shit. Alright, this is a problem. Because my mouse is now outside the window. And every time I put it into the window, it immediately causes that spin and my mouse gets shoved outside the window again. Shit. Crap. I'm not sure how to fix this. I think the game has to be full screen, but if I'm full screen, then I can't. No, it's not dealing with the test of time very well, is it? This is disappointing, because this would be fun. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Can I bring chat up on my phone, maybe? Hang on. Yes, phone. Connect me to chat, please. Because I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do this full screen. But then I can't see chat because my phone won't connect to chat. Okay, good. Or maybe it is. Give me a no. Fuck me, come on. Right, we might have to abandon this game. Let me see if I can do one more quick fix. If not, we'll move on to something else. Oh, that's what's happened. Yeah. There's nothing in the settings I can really adjust either. Wait, that's the wrong file. Oh, wait, hang on, give me a second. Did it get confused? Oh, hang on, I might have found the issue. Shit. Oh, maybe it's getting confused by those two. Give me a second. Wonder if it's getting confused because I've got two different files here. Save that. Save that. Because there's two different config files, and I wonder if the two different config files are fouling it up a bit. I'll get it on screen if it works here. It might be it needs to stay up in this corner of my screen. We'll see. Let me get it past. Can I skip this bit?
I arrived at Blackwood Manor. The weather did.
You saw that bit, right? Yeah, okay. Nope. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Shit. One last thing I can try. I can try getting that full screen. And then see if I can get the... See if I can get the chat to come back, but I don't think I'm gonna. Cannot switch to full screen mode. Oh good, I fucked it. Maybe that'll help though, maybe. Because now it's in a very weird state at the moment.
I arrived. The weather.
It's like in full screen, but it's in. It thinks it's in full screen mode. Oh, oh, we've got something here. Ha ha ha! We've got something here. I faked it out. Let's see if I can get it to capture, though. That's the hard part, because it thinks... Shit, no. It thinks it's in full screen. Shit. But that makes capturing it an issue. there we go. Aha. Okay, we might be able to do this. I faked it out. It thinks it's in full screen, but it's not. Alright, we got something. We got something working here. I've managed to fake it out. It might crash, but I've managed to fake it out into thinking it's in full screen. It's in an annoying corner of my monitor, which I can't fix, but... And again, it's super tiny. Oh, this is going to be so difficult. The imposing main gates were guarding the entrance to the manor. Okay. Well, we can just drive the fuck off. I was in the car's... It was in the car's starter. The box. Okay, I've got a key. Do I have an inventory? How do I... Oh, here we go. If only I'd only just arrived, and the idea of driving again wasn't very tempting. Okay, well, we'll keep the key in there then, right? Okay, I'm learning how the controls work, so... So if I right-click, that brings that up, and then right-click again, it brings the menu down. Okay, cool. Alright, and everything's looking fine on stream, right? Just making sure. Oh, this game is so impossibly small. Man, if I tell you what, if I had played this back the day I got it, it wouldn't be an issue. Because the day I got it, I think I had this resolution of monitor. Mailbox was empty. Okay, mailbox. God, the details are so small. A hefty lock was preventing entry to the garage. We'll have an key. This key didn't fit here, okay? Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, I think that's a magnifying glass, not a key. Never mind. It's hard to tell. The graphics are so tiny. Oh well. Just might bite me in the butt later on. There'll be like some hidden little detail and I won't be able to see it. What's over here? Why am I here again? Why did I come to this place? The door to the greenhouse is stuck, probably due to some serious rusting of its hinges. I'm not getting in there. This looks like a mausoleum. The massive double doors leading to the interior of the chapel were locked. didn't fit. All right. Okay, why am I here? Why did I come here? I mean, I'm guessing the key I have goes to the door, right? There we go. With little effort, the key unlocked the front door. The majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby, as almost sleep-inducing, but I'm glad it was working. But I was glad it was working. There was a huge vase of oriental craftsmanship standing... Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Oh, we're an author.
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so we're an author, that's why we're here. Make a phone call? I thought about calling Jerry, but I couldn't remember his number in London. Okay, so what was this? There's a huge vase of oriental craftsmanship standing by the windows. It was a rather torn umbrella. The time was 9 a.m. Is there anything in the foyer? A generic standard lamp, still, it was elegant and tasteful. Okay, so I'm seeing some Asian themes going on here. Nothing of note on the table. Can't look at the mirror. Oh, that just brings me back to the table. It was another ordinary vase. I always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Giggity. A fancy red clock, which sadly wasn't functioning. Oh, what time does that say? That says... We'll probably need to know that. That'll be a puzzle later. I suppose I can write in the... Oh, wait, hang on. This house is amazing, far beyond my wildest dreams. Jerry's efforts here are truly exceed my expectations. I'd better get acquainted right away. Jerry says the electrician should be on his way to sort the lights problem. I feel relieved. This game is so hard to read. Oh gosh, me. It's such a shame too, because this game is like, it's had so much love put into it. I can, you know, and for it to not run very well on modern machines. It was all gibberish to me. I mean, the fact that we got running at all is great, but it looked as if an untidy person enjoyed reading in the living room. Okay, got a book. Oh, Lord. Forgive me. During April 20th, during a tit of rage, I burned any previous diary. Not that I regret it, as if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep one sane. Actually, I can imagine why this game didn't get updated, because the resolution would have been maddening to increase to refit it for modern screens, but you'd have to redo everything. I feel that this is my escape route, my only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon my situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus, focus. May 32nd. May 12th. There's no 32nd. May 12th. Where you have partial screen coverage. Yes, I know. The resolution of this game, this is the best I can do. I'm literally on a tiny corner of my monitor. It's the best I could get it to do. Because this game is so old and it will not go bigger. I'm basically using about probably 40% of my monitor. So yeah. And I had to trick the game. I had to trick the game into thinking it's full screen, because when it was in windowed mode, it did weird things with the mouse. It wouldn't function. So I had to, like, it's in full, it thinks it's in full screen mode, but it's on a little corner of my monitor. I had to kind of trick it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the resolution of the game's a bit off. I've become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life, or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this is that deadened? I guess deadened state. A ghost with no purpose than just being here watching. I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain my testament in these moments of meditation. My soul companion. June 26th. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window. God damn, this text is so hard to read. my mind... My mind ablaze? It doesn't look like a blaze, but maybe it is. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural for me, a part of my personality. But I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feeling. I'd renounced them on that fateful day. And the worst thing is, I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than I expected. How could I be so blind? Nah, I'll push through it. I know for you guys, you can probably read it a little bit better, but I'll push through it. But thank you, though. January 21st, I think. It's hard to tell. I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I came out and told the world what really happened? No, I'd end up rotting in jail. Although that might be better. That might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 17th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them one morning coming from next room. The whispers, are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I... Is that tucked? Ever since something it away, I'm thinking tucked it away, everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know. But at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. May, no date. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not so sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul, poor James. If I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now, and I have to suffer my Calvary. September 13th. The noises are back, although this time they're different. Before, I'd only hear them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering. And, how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now, I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 24th. I realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. December. They are unbelievable. They get worse at night. Oh, they are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go near. I don't want to know. Then something, we don't know the month. God, how many years have passed? I've lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. Okay, there we go. That's the journal. The diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain, yet I felt curious about what had been tormented the poor fellow. I wonder how long that cup of coffee had been sitting there. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty crazy journal. Good old pictures of God on the Sistine Chapel. Keep clicking that. Yeah, this. It really is hard to see, and the font, the handwriting of this guy is like so difficult. Oh god, it's God. Hey, Dark Omen. So yeah, I might look like I'm, for anyone that's just come in, I might look like I'm squinting because I am. This game is tiny on my screen. This place is full of exquisite, albeit aged, candelabras. Remnants of a previous fire. Damn it, quit right-clicking to go back. So used to No Man's Sky where you right-click to click away. The glass was empty. Pity, I could have used a drink. Would you? How long has this house been empty? Would you have wanted to drink out of it? Just a bunch of uninteresting books. The font sucks. It's difficult, and yeah, at this size, it's taking up only about 40% of my screen. What does that say? I can't read whatever that might say. That might say something. 2 years of early Africa. Does that just say 2 years of early Africa? Okay. What was that? Just an envelope? I can't even see what this damn thing is. Not that drawer. Bunch of cigars. It is locked. Don't suppose the house key works on it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very tiny on my screen. Well, I tried making it full screen, but the problem is the resolution. This is an old game, and it will not go. It's not widescreen, and it's not made for large monitors. So if I make it full screen, then of course, you know what happens when you... what it does to my second monitor, then I can't see chat. But also, of course, making it bigger, I'll just blur it. So the game thinks it's in full screen, because I had to trick it, because when it was in Windows mode, the mouse would be outside the window, but every time it would cause like a spinning, and every time I pushed the mouse back in, it would spin the camera and then push the mouse back out. So I put it in like this kind of fake full screen mode. So the game thinks it's in full screen, but yeah. I can't fucking read this. Oh my god. To really lean in here. Okay. February 6th. The construction of the railway bridge is almost complete and went quite smoothly. It took longer than I expected, yet I wish it would have lasted longer. I will be very sad to leave South Africa. I've become attached to it, its culture, its arts, and over the past few months, that I can't help feeling as if it was already a part of me. I will surely return someday, soon hopefully, although I'm afraid there's a great deal of work to be taken care of back in old Britain. Fortunately, I've made good friends here who are ecstatic about my new appreciation of their country. They have offered me some wonderful objects as a token of gratitude, which I have already created and got ready to ship, along with many trinkets I bought myself. Lost my place. There it is. It looks like I'm about to start a very substantial collection. It's a good thing Catherine agreed to move into our new home, although I fear several renovations will have to be made. Even more if I'm intending to start a serious new hobby. It seems I have to get back to work. John Patterson just told me there's some natives causing trouble. A very unfortunate thing, although I'm secretly rejoicing. February 12th. The natives won't leave. It's like they're causing trouble so much. It's not like they're causing trouble so much as they're unsettling our workers. The only complaint so far has been distraction. They just stand still between the trees staring at us without blinking an eye. I've watched them for a few minutes, and they truly seem like some tenebrous statues. At first, it was just annoying, but lately, it has become downright creepy. They seem to be stalking us, so it's not like they're hindering the construction, but there is a general uneasy feeling as if they're about to jump at us at any moment. I think I'll hire some protection as a measure of precaution. February 15th. Fascinating. I've been looking into the natives. They live in a nearby village and are a very small group, yet they seem to manage quite well. I had thought of them as quite an uncivilized tribe, but their movements are calculated, and one can perceive a sense of careful organization in their tasks. Oddly enough, they seem to be very brutish, and their aspect looks awful, although I couldn't take a good look at their facial features, as I followed one of them completely on my own, and it could have been dangerous getting any closer. Also, the village is poor and very rough, but some of the shacks left out as inviting or special. It made me very curious. I will try to come closer tomorrow. February 16th. My second expedition to the village of the natives has been foiled by an unexpected problem at the bridge. I'm afraid it was due to a slight miscalculation on my part, an indication that I should be focusing more on the task at hand and put my sudden love for all African things aside for the moment. It was my fault and I accept it. February 20th. They are at it again, lurking beyond the forest. It's amazing how they've changed our perception of the surroundings. At first, we were delighted by the quiet nature of the place. Now, we fear the horrors of the night. We fear what horrors might be concealed in that dark and forbidding cloak of trees. The tops loom above us, overshadowing the bridge, and strange noises haunt our meals. Even the river telling ungodly secrets. We could be, of course, a bit more sensitive towards the distractions, but I can't help feeling the area has, in fact, become more sinister. And yet, I'm still looking forward to satisfying my curiosity about the tribe. Do you have a tablet? You can go to your own stream and use the Twitch app to zoom features to read it better. You know, that might not be a bad idea. If my phone wasn't near... I could probably have done it on my phone if my phone wasn't close to kind of dead. Oh well. I'm managing, I guess. So February 24th. At last I found something more about the neighboring tribe. This is an incredible finding, and I just can't withhold my excitement. Some elders at the local town happen to know about them, but only through the stories they heard. The most surprising thing is that the tribe was assumed to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think that we could be dealing with a legend here. Everything they ever learned of them was during their childhood, when the tribe was stalking the town. Much in the same way they have been stalking us. People used to call them... I couldn't even pronounce that if I could read it. As such was the sound of the screams heard echoing late in the night. They come out into the streets and see an evil glitter atop the hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others the cursed spirit of an ancient god. Whatever it was, they say the bright light amid the fantastic screams was bone-chilling. The macabre scene would suddenly stop just as it had begun out of nowhere, never to be seen again in days to come. Intervals between these horrible nights became longer and longer until they soon faded into oblivion. The tribe apparently had retreated back into obscurity until now. They were later known as the Ohalamar, or a rather more scientific name, although of the people I spoke with could possibly remember its origin. I find it extremely surprising that nobody ever heard about the tribe with the exception of a few townspeople. They must be incredibly rare, and judging by the stories passed on from generations in the town, very old. February 27th. Oh god, there's gonna be so much rating in this game. I could plug it in, but then I gotta go back there. I've not got a real great setup here. Because the outlet's back there, so if I plug the phone in, I've got a face back there. Let me see. Let me see if it's easier to read on my screen. I can't, no, it's not. It's crisper. It's definitely more clean, but I can't read it. It's too small because I can't zoom in. It's definitely more crisp on this screen. Yeah. I can't read it real well. Good suggestion though. It is more clean on that screen. I just can't read it. Okay. Okay, so February 27th, I will confess that I've become nearly obsessed with this strange tribe. I see them as the most prized goal of my appreciation towards all South African things, a dangerous yet irresistible reward. I feel as if they were my discovery. I simply have to study them before leaving. I fear I won't have the chance ever again. It has become an important goal of mine, even more important than finishing the bridge. March 4th. Finally, I have managed to see them. My God, what a disturbing spectacle. When we arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly, without speaking or communicating with each other. Each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. They were filthy looking, coarse, and downright disgusting. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could have been stored somewhere. It was all very strange. It was all very strange behavior for a tribe. They must be quite unique. Then, as if they had suddenly become possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking sporadically and screaming like mad. Some of them dropped to their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank, and does that say meaning? And moaning in an incredible way. Two of them walked away, still in that monotonous and slow manner, and in great contrast to the rest of the scene, into a shack. The next minute, they brought out into the open an odd-looking mask. Its shapes, colors, and overall looks, while unsettling, were mesmerizing, and I felt instantly hypnotized by it. It rendered my modest collection of African curiosities into dull and uninteresting items. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon they began to gather round it and move in circles, fluttering and chanting a guttural psalm. Judging by their motions and aspect of the whole ritual, it must have been some kind of war ritual. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my very pulse is already throbbing. Words fail me to recount the most disturbing thing I ever witnessed. One of the male villagers walked into the middle, near the mask, by his own will. It was almost automatic. It was almost an automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members became silent. I can't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Dalby and the others were also scared. They couldn't even blink. I remember being soaked. Does that say soaked wet and expectant? Anyway, the silence was unnatural. Then a few members separated from the people circling the mask and jumped on the single villager, beating him to death. To be completely faithful to the event, the small crowd tore him apart. They grabbed his legs in twos and threes and twisted them in a manner I dare not describe. His face was disfigured with their bare fingernails and teeth, and the torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the villager was turned into a red sack of bones. None of the attackers had the compassion to snap his neck during the sickening process. All was very methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. The most terrifying aspect, though, was that the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream its guts out in such a condition. I can't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everybody else before walking into the middle of the circle. It was the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I had ever heard of. I don't think I'll ever forget what I saw. My intentions of approaching further, even if they didn't have any weapons at hand, vanished. The creatures, I dare not call them human beings, could have killed my whole company in the blink of an eye with their rage. They seemed to be completely out of themselves and willing to destroy anything intruding into their path. While images of the sacrifice still haunt my thought, I can't seem to forget that mask. It was deceptively simple and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen another like it. I surely would have loved to take a better look. I feel the Olimar, the Dolmar, dangerous as they are, could be the most... Oh, the pages. Oh, I see. The page is a bit torn. The most important ethnical finding in decades. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigating. But I can't leave them like that. I would never forgive myself. And the mask, that mask. Oh, goodness. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. The material was incredible. I wish I could move this window, but I can't, because again, it thinks it's full screen, so... Okay, well that was horrifically terrifying. Alright. I can see why games like this are so hard to remaster. Oh, goodness me. There's going to be a lot of rating in this, which I fear. Anyway. Okay, so I guess we're going to end up seeing that mask, aren't we? Most likely. Yes, very scary ones. It's one of those classic point and clicks. But of course we're just starting, so... Most of the clocks in this house aren't working. A diploma granting the title of construction engineer to James T. Blackwood. Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorn the room. There's nothing else really to look at. I intended to brighten up the whole place, but to my surprise the lights wouldn't work. Can I look at this table? The little drawer wouldn't open. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. Okay, well, let's... Place is full of exquisite, albeit aged candelabras. Oh, that's a mirror. Is everything in the mirror accurate? No. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it is. Never mind. I thought something was in that chair there, but it's that chair right there that we're seeing. Okay. It was just some useless junk. Just some useless junk. Stock quiet in here. I guess that's what happens when you don't water plants for a long time. Couple of beautiful vases made of shiny glass standing on the table. Ooh, booze. I certainly wouldn't have minded trying some of those expensive wines, except that nobody would have been around to pace me. Fair point. Can't open the bottom one. So far, so good. A lot of classic paintings here. Nothing particularly strange. I think this just goes back out to where the phone was. That's some detail. They normally make it blurred. Oh, like mirror stuff. I think because probably it's not an actual mirror. Of course, it's rendered. Okay, well, the only place to move is into this room. Oh yeah, let's get some light in here. Several vases of African craftsmanship are standing against the west windows. The drawers are stuck beyond hope. Generic standard lamp. Okay, well the mirrors are accurate. Wonder if these paintings are gonna like change at some point. But you have to think while making it, you have to make everything backwards. Yeah, that's true. True. Kitchen. Are you up and eating, Flam? There are plenty of kitchen utensils in the house, ready to be used. Okay, nothing particular interest. The door of the oven is firmly stuck in its place. There are plenty of kitchen utensils. Okay, it's the same. Apparently, the water isn't running. Oh dear. The interior of the refrigerator is begging for some serious cleaning, not to mention powerful disinfectant. Is that bones? Let's walk over here. Anything interesting? Countless jars and cans adorn the kitchens. Weird on the tables. Guessing this is the pantry? The door to what I assume is the basement was locked. Nope. Key didn't work. Do we want to step outside, I guess? Let's step outside. Or do we want to see what's in here? Let's see what's in here first. Oh, it's like the bedroom. A bedroom. The bed in this room is miserable looking. Practical photography. Glass and paper. A manual. Okay. Stereoscopic pictures. Okay, I'm trying to close the drawer, but I guess I can't. Okay, so I've picked up an envelope for something. I don't know what for. Has my journal changed? No. Wait, did the journal change? Was there anything else added? Seems the house is out of power. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're still aiming for Phasmophobia on Thursday. Yes, absolutely. I would love to. I've been itching to play more of that game. If you guys are up for it, I've been totally itching to play that game some more. Also, I think I figured out you can, in fact, if you hold your flashlight, turn it on, and then hit T, I think it puts it in your belt so it stays on. But anyway, looking for some stuff like that. And I think I figured out how the crucifix works. The crucifix works only in a 3 meter radius of the ghost, 5 meters for a wraith, and so it won't cover a whole room. So I figured out how that works, I think. I was looking into it. Prime was looking into it as well. Looking at how some of the tools work. Okay, got an old photograph of the forest. Squirrel. Nice. The topmost sheet of paper of the pile has some curious markings on it. I grabbed it to have a closer look. Did you? Oh, okay, here we go. How do I... Oh, wait. There was a piece of paper with some strange markings on it. I was sure there was much more to it than first seemed clear. Oh yeah, this will tell me what stuff is. My loyal typewriter inside the case. Oh. Suitcase holding some of my stuff. It's really heavy. Okay. Wasn't useful. Just a bunch of interesting books. Does that say housekeeping? Hey, Flim. You're up in a boot. Get some more. I got some food over there for you. You can't go back to the cage right now, though. There you go. Get you some food. Well, you're not going to stash too, are you? Oh, God. Tell me they're both not doing it. You turn on the water in the sink yourself? Yeah, I think you can turn it on, but it's not required for dirty water. I think they said. So if you want dirty water, it's not required for you to turn the sink on, but yeah, you can. Practical photography. Are you actually stashing that? God damn it. You're not the one that stashes, Flam. You're not the stasher, Flam is. He's stashing. Flam is a food stasher, but for some reason I've got Flam is locked off right now. And so I put some food out for Flam, and Flam is taking it all and stashing it. Your brother's taught you a bad habit. Yeah, we've got him. We've got him separated right now because Flam has a couple cases of bumblefoot. He's got sores on his feet, his hind legs, and if it's not careful, it can get infected, which is very bad for a rat. So and we think it got bad where he bled last night because that's how we noticed, as there was some blood trailing. And I looked him over last night. He was fine. he seemed fine. But yeah, we think he's got some bits of bumblefoot, so we're gonna hopefully get him cleared up on that. You were not. That's not food you were meant to stash. Your brother has taught you how to stash. Okay. All right. Oh, got a pencil. I don't really want you stashing that food because the corn is bad. Bad to stash corn. I managed to reveal what appeared to be a letter in Italian. Oh, because like you do it like a rubbing, right? Letters in Italian. I had to do something about it. Seen the post. Was thinking you meant you was tripping. No, bumblefoot is something rats can get where they get sores on their feet. It's not entirely uncommon to happen to rats, because they don't. I mean, they have legs, but they don't really. I mean, they do. But I mean, if you see a rat, it's mainly body and feet. You know, there's not much leg to them. And so, you know, between their climbing and maybe running on rough surfaces, depending on maybe how they walk, if their nails are too long, they can get sores on their feet. And it's called bumblefoot. And he's got it on both his heels, so we want to get that taken care of and make sure it doesn't get infected, because an infection in a rat can take them very quickly. That's why you have to be. That's one of the cautious things when caring for rats is if you see something wrong with them, you have to kind of move quickly, because infections will just go fast. So yeah, but we noticed it this morning. I looked him over last night, but I couldn't. He wouldn't stop squirming. Because when I was trying to see where the blood had come from, I checked them all over. I was like, okay, they've got no wounds on them that I could see, you know, like where they might have, you know, groomed each other too hard. I couldn't. I was like, well, maybe he peed blood, so I, you know, checked his wiener. It was clean. You know, didn't see any wounds on him, but of course, like I say, he wouldn't stop squirming and kicking. So I couldn't see his feet very well. They didn't. I could see they didn't look red. But when we got a closer look this morning, because he was tired, so he wasn't kicking so much, we saw the sores on his back feet. So, but his feet aren't red, so that's a good sign. It means he's not infected. So, but that means it is a painful thing for them, and so we're. Yeah, you just took all that food and stashed it. All right. God damn it. Rats can teach each other things, and it looks like Flam has taught Flim how to stash. Maybe I should have put it in the hut and you wouldn't have stashed it. At least you're up and about. That's good. And he takes the last bit for himself. Silly rats. Yeah, they have really short legs. They're you pick them up and they're just like this. There's like a little bit of arm, and then foot, and then their hind legs. Most of their leg is actually in their body. Most of their hind leg is in their body. Because, you know, they've got the haunches, but they don't really stretch. So most of their leg is inside. So, but yeah. Our little Flammy's got bumblefoot. So we're going to take care of him. And hopefully he recovers fine. He should. We were wondering, too, because I just changed their bedding last night. And there were splotches in it. And it's hard to tell what splotches always are because rats have porphyrin or something, which is a red substance that they excrete from their eyes and nose. It's natural, it's normal, but if they excrete too much, it's not necessarily good. But so it's hard to tell sometimes what it is. And I changed the bedding last night so it was clean, and this morning there was a bunch of red splotches in there, and I'm like, no. So we're not entirely sure if that's paraffin or if it's blood. So it could be either, which means he could have gotten his sores open again, so we've got him kept in the other cage right now where he won't move around much. A lot of times they can get it too, depending on the surfaces they walk on. And one of the downsides of the bigger cage we've got, it's not designed for them. And it's not exactly the greatest. And when they descend the cage, they'll quite often grab the bars. We've got little ramps and stuff for them to go down, but they'll often grab the bars with their feet to climb down. And I'm wondering if in that descending the cage, he's rubbed his heels. So, rats pee and poo on you and leak red goo. They haven't peed or pooed on me in a long time. But yeah, you normally don't notice the paraffin because they keep it clean. But in older rats or sick rats, you'll see it more. Because they won't groom it away. So. I think it is, other than that. They're pretty energetic. I mean, when it was bedtime last night, he came running to bed. He seemed quite fine and happy, so. I mean, heck, he climbed the cage to get up, so. Okay, we've eyeballed this desk enough. Alright, sorry. I got into a conversation. Oh, that is a mirror there, isn't it? Is it the same? What we got? It looked like whoever stayed in this room loved photography. Just some useless junk. Not even anything to note there. And an empty drawer. It can often be hard to tell if a rat is not in good condition because they clean themselves so much that they'll clean away, you know, any. Is that, oh yeah, that's a bridge. They'll clean away any evidence that they're hurt. This is a photography room, okay. Development room. Okay, so no water. This sink was covered in a thick coating of dust. It looked as if the cleaning ladies had skipped this room. Smell coming from this toilet preventing any further investigation. Evidently, this bathroom has been used as some kind of dark room. Just in case, I tried again, but there was no power. Okay, so this looks like roughly the front of the house, right? Oh, looks like they don't really look like they're in that shot, but they are. Guess that's the chapel. That's the fountain. Now it looks like there's maybe something red in the fountain there? Right there. We need to go check the fountain at some point. And that looks like, almost looks like that's the kitchen. think it is. So is this guy some strange that ran across us? I think he's staying here. So he's an author, and I think he was staying here for some inspiration. I think he's like a horror author. So he came here to be inspired. If there's anything else to look at in here. Oh, there's one place left we didn't look, so. Did not go out this door. Okay, so we got like a back garden here. Sort of little bridge. I forget what year. It said it was October 12th, but I can't remember if it said a year or not, I'll be honest. Path going through here. Oh, we're back at the chapel. Is this the chapel or is it the mausoleum? Thick wire was tied between the handles to secure. Oh, this isn't the chapel. This is the crypt. So there's a thick wire. I don't think I have anything to undo it. No, I don't. Okay. Is there anything to note? Managed to reveal a letter that seemed to be in Italian. I'm curious about it, so I should try to find a way to translate it. Hello? I heard some. Okay, so I need to find a way to translate this letter I've got. My guests go to the library. Oh, we haven't been upstairs yet, actually. Good point, I haven't been upstairs. Well, let's go back. Okay, let's go back down to that library. Let's see if we can go ahead and maybe translate this letter. I assume this one place is the library. I mean, there's definitely some fucking books here, isn't there? Suppose there's anything in particular here. The grasshopper lays heavy. Okay, that one's specific. The Mountains of Madness by H.P. Lovecraft. Ooh. No, wait. Mountains should be Moons of Madness. No, the Mountains of Madness. I thought it was Moons of Madness. Might be both. I don't know my Lovecraft very well. Huge collection of books is impressive. So there are some specific books in here. I suppose I can, like... Was it useful? Alright, good. This is 2 years in Africa, so that's not... Okay, doesn't look like we have anything to really... translate a book with. Okay, well, let us proceed. I remember that Jerry said a nice room had been prepared for me upstairs. Okay, here's where we get into the more Lovecraftian stuff. Still pretty classic. Is that the same image? Okay, just further down the hallway. It's more of a graphic novel. I need more of a graphic novel. There were a couple of towels in the bathroom, but a great deal of repair work would be necessary before I attempt to take a shower. Okay. It's a weird camera angle. Oh, so I can just do this from here. Hello? What did I just get? The rag was relatively clean, everything considered. Okay. Got a clean rag. For reasons. Still no water. Can I use the toilet? No. Like there's anything else to comment on. Alright, well. Let us move on. Wow, you just kind of skip those, huh? Ooh. Swanky. Okay, I'm opening and closing something. I guess it's a watch or a compass. Cannot tell. It's so small and so subtle. It's a broken picture. Okay. Okay. Apparently that just closes it. I did want to go through a bunch of trinkets and perfumes. Liar. I absolutely do. Fine. That's reflecting on that, and that's reflecting back here. Wild. The bed seemed to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. Alright, well that's gonna be something. So if I go back over here, it matters in light, reflections and mirrors. If there's something in that mirror though, it is so small I can't see it. Thought her water heater broke a few weeks ago, so you had to take a bath and add water. You heat it on the stove. Felt so woodsy. I've been there. Had to do that before. I was unusually surprised after entering this room. It was some kind of gallery. It's themed being African culture. Word of Art, September 1962. Dear James, I'm going to make use of these resting moments to thank you once again for your kindness. Those shields that you have donated to us are wonderful. If it weren't for you, our section dedicated to African objects wouldn't be anything else other than a mere collection of photographs. I've also been looking into these Zolmer you mention. I have to say, they seem to be rather fantastic. If it wasn't for your personal account of their activities, I'd dismiss them as an old wives' tales. I found a few books mentioning them, and I'd be very happy to lend them to you. They will be mailed at once. I hope I can satisfy your curiosity. I realized something. I've got this. There's the mailbox outside. I've got an envelope. So I wonder if I could take... There's something I may need to mail off. Anyway, lamps to be broken beyond repair. Probably a souvenir of hazardous journey. Okay. Well, that's all that. Oh, I'm probably going to need to know that. Let's look at those colors. Again, the details are so small, I'm going to suffer on like any intricate puzzles. Pretty cool stuff, though. Beautiful vase. These beautiful vases were mesmerizing. Nothing about that one, though. Something that looked like a lion's claw was firmly attached to the necklace. All those masks, they made me feel very uneasy. They seem to be guarding the room. There seems to be one missing. This would be a viewer assigned stream. Yeah, it's up to you to like see the small details. I can't see them. I quickly realized that this had been my room. It became evident why as I glimpsed the gorgeous view through the huge window. Nice. A beautiful oak desk was standing against the window with an extraordinary, inspiring view. I wonder... Can I... Aha! I can put it there, the typewriter. Because of course I would want to write, correct? Okay. I mean, I've just got the case. Okay, the case is gone now. Was eager to start doing some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. Okay, good. We've accomplished something here. The view was inspiring. Jerry had picked the right room for me. It would be ideal for doing some work. Books in the room were rather boring. No horror novels. Unbelievable. Why is it that I can't concentrate? Crumpling pages like this don't get... I'm getting worse. The whisperings... They're killing me. They cannot be real. They cannot be real. I'll like move in for this. Barred the doorway, but still can hear them in my dreams. How to get rid of it? It was only that... If it was only that simple. But tearing it apart would force... Tearing it apart would force me to admit its otherworldly nature. No, it just can't be possible. I can't allow these thoughts to cross my mind. But I can really hear them so clearly. Have I really lost it? It just can't be. I'm experiencing exactly what James did. It has to be influence. How else to explain that every time I walk past the gallery, the whisperings grow louder. They're luring me inside. It wants me closer. I can hear them again. Yes, the tortured souls of the fallen, now suffering for eternity. A chant. Next room. I know for sure its source now. I can't fool myself any longer. Are those drums? Oh, please, for Christ's sake. Don't let it be drums. I have to document this. I have to keep going. Because if James was right, my God, may God have mercy on our souls. Bar the doorway. I wondered what had distressed the writer this much. Have I encountered a barred doorway? The chapel, maybe, but... Well, no, the chapel is just locked. A little table could come in handy. Guess that's where, okay, that's where I put my case. lay down yet. Or maybe I will. It's too early to go to bed. Okay, yeah. Remnants of a previous fire. I grabbed the stethoscope, which seemed to be about the only useful thing in the bag. Okay. No explanation on that, huh? Okay, well, I got a stethoscope, so I'm going to imagine that's for, like, hearing shit. Like, you hear something in the other room, so you gotta... Okay. Well. It appeared as if a doctor used to sleep in this room. Alright, well, let's continue on. Wait. Oh, this goes elsewhere. Oh wait, this is out. This goes out to the main room. That's right, where we entered. I want to check the fountain. Yeah, okay. That's how you get close up to your room. It almost look like... Can't really look at the fountain any better. Gonna go that way, but then we're away from the fountain. Okay, well, there was a further upstairs to go. Did I just... Hang on. Did I just see scratches on that door? Hang on. No, where's... Was that just... No, it's just the texture. So it just kind of keeps going, doesn't it? Doors seem to be stuck. It's just a pile of old bricks. That's all we're saying about that. It's just a pile of bricks. Ah. The upper bathrooms would have been beautiful under different conditions, but in its current state, it was sad and depressing. Most of the planks scattered throughout the third floor were all dry and brittle by now. I go crazy by seeing things. It's the mask. I figured the mask is going to be a central theme here. Most of the trash in this room was unbelievable. You're unbelievable. What's this? A neat little stove is standing on a plank. Okay. I had to light the stove first. I have no means to light a stove. I swore that I would scream if I saw another brick. The amount of trash in this room is unbelievable. I didn't even want to imagine the piles of rubbish that were inside those boxes. Well, grab a broom, son. Well, nothing of particular interest in here. Just remember there's a little stove in there. Uninteresting boxes? Uninteresting to who? I played these games before, everything's oh my god, it still goes up. Alright. Well, there's a room right there, so let's go check that out. The door was locked, but I could see a key on the other side through the keyhole. I suppose you can do the old, It was clean enough, okay. Like, you slide like a newspaper underneath, and then pull it out from under the door? I don't think I have anything to do that. Alright, well, let's continue on up. I can open the window. I can look out the window. Alright. There's a large crack in the walls of the tower. Is it getting late? It looks like, no. I was gonna say, wait. It looks like a night sky when I zoom in. But then when you're zoomed out, it's different. A couple of old and rusty lamps adorn the tops of the tower. Oh wait, this is the top of the tower. There's nothing here. Just that, okay. Wait. I opened that window. Okay, well, there's no stairs here. Let's check this window. That's not the side the door handle was on. It opened the wrong way. Useless array of random items of every imaginable size, color occupied the corners of the attic. There was nothing of interest amongst the trinkets. Here we go. What? That was weird. Oh. Doesn't play anymore. Oh, I can't leave until I've closed it. Okay. Oh, got a lantern. Nice. Gaiety. Can't read that. Got a postcard. Get the advantage. Join our circle of satisfied patrons. See the best. Super pictures. Meat Packers Limited. Here's our team. Vote piece something something. Complete player roster. Okay, well I got the lantern. Oh, there's more in my book. Perfect. The room that Jerry ordered to be prepared for me has to be the best spot in the whole house, with a huge window overlooking the garden. The view is breathtaking and inspiring, and is bound to permit me to concentrate on my work. I should probably start working right away, but I'm really dying to explore the place. Got planes. If that text says something, I can't read it. It's too small for me to read. Can't read any. Pile of newspapers was huge. Need to be more date specific to look for. Okay. Strain my eyes to detect if there's anything useful in that junk, but instead I got an impression of a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. Alright, well, I guess we head back out. No, it didn't look like I could go outside the tower either. So watch this, watch this. Which way does the door open? Door handle's on this side. It opens the other way. It's a haunted door. It's right on this one, but on the other one it's wrong. It's the same clip, that's why. Okay, well, I've explored the house. For all that I know there is, what else? I mean, yeah, we couldn't leave the tower. There's nowhere for me to go. I can close the window. Can't combine those. Okay. Clean enough. Oh, maybe I need to put my suitcase down. Go back to my room. I'm still carrying all my shit. Something mark like that. Welcome back. So yeah, maybe I need to put my stuff down. Like, I don't know. Can I like put it down? Ah, there we go. Aha. Look at Arthur 8, The Vanishing Town. The #1 bestseller, the breathtaking page turn of the year. A passing traveler comes across a small town of Fetchrock, set in Cornwall, England, only to find that it's completely deserted, devoid of any signs of life. Houses, shops, town hall, church, no human being is to be seen. The traveler informs the authorities of the nearby town of this fantastic event. The next day, an officer accompanied by 2 policemen visit Fetch Rock, except everything is back to normal. 10 years later, John Parker, a journalist, reluctantly accepts the assignment to investigate these strange events, as they have now grown into a persistent local legend. Could it have been a practical joke by that anonymous traveler, or did something truly strange take place in the vanishing town? Things become more mysterious when Parker learns no inhabitants of Fetch Rock remembers what happened on that day. What at first seems to be a lousy job for Parker eventually turns into a nightmare, as Fetch Rock is no ordinary town, but home to a deadly secrets and a lurking evil. Okay, apparently I just grabbed a pen. Oh god. Barbara, we've got a number. We've got a phone number we can potentially call. I'll never remember that. To Michael. Oh boy, Michael, it took me some months. This is is this 1976? I think that's 1976. Took me some months, but at last I think I managed, well, think, so to speak, as there's only a very few details left, but I can confirm with certainty that the house is yours. I owe you an apology because I didn't think it'd take me that much time. I tell you, I'd have never thought that finding a Victorian house, and no more, no less, in Rothbury, would have been so hard. The majority of the old houses in this region are either impossible to live in, or they belong to an aristocracy. As if that wasn't enough, you and your bloody... to just say whims? Was it really necessary to be so cut off from town? Why all the sudden need for solitude? Well, as long as you don't become one of those typical hermit writers. Anyway, this beauty will take your breath away. It belonged to a wealthy family that always took great care of it. Around in the mid-60s, it became the property of one person, I believe a friend of the family. He lived there for about 5 years or so and then abandoned it. Yes, you read right, abandoned it. As far as I know, this lunatic, a renowned doctor, spent his last days getting drunk in lousy bars before vanishing from the face of the earth. Why someone would do that is beyond me. The house then became the property of the National Trust, and surprisingly enough, no one ever did anything about it. That is, until I rescued it from oblivion, of course. It took me a lot of work, and I hope you like it. The price is just as we discussed earlier. I know it's hard to believe, but the price of the interior was never agreed upon. So whatever you find inside, be it furniture or long-lost Rembrandt, it's yours. Just remember our deal. If you find anything of great value, you have to share it. Now, I won't bother you if your sofa collection happens to be valued in the thousands, but if you bump into a hidden cache of money, and you never can know, really, then I want a piece of it. Wait a second. If you happen to sell any important item you find inside the house, such as your sofa collection, I have to be a part of it too. Business is business. my friend. By the way, I sent 2 people over yesterday to clean it from top to bottom. 6 years without inhabitants must have left a nice coat of dust, don't you think? They couldn't do wonders though, and you're going to need weeks to fully clean that place. Oh, they told me the house seemed to have a rat problem, but you can't have it all. I mean, come on, rat problem. That's a good thing. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. Your friend, Jerry. Just pick something up there. Don't know what that was. Okay. What did I just pick up? Oh, those matches. I think those are matches. Okay, so we could light that heater upstairs, that little oven. So that's a start. So nothing new in the book. When your phone rings, it pauses your tablet video. Okay, well, we've got matches. We can do a couple things with matches. We could... The lamp doesn't have any oil in it. Okay. Well, we saw a place upstairs. Was it upstairs? Yeah, it was upstairs. It's the only thing I can think to do. It was in that room. I'm no pyromaniac. Okay. Had to light the stove first, sure, but... Oh, I picked this up. What is it? It's a pen, right? Ordinary pen. Okay, well, I've got a bunch of items. I don't know what to do with any of it. I don't actually know what to do now. I think I've explored every room in the house. Yeah, that one's locked. I don't have anything that can really help me so far. I mean, we need to translate. In a few years, neighbors will call. We'll call you and Luna the rat ladies. Is that a bad thing? So I need to translate this. Well, hang on, I've got. That pamphlet had a phone number on it. I suppose I can call anyone. Ah, shit. Wanted to speak with Jerry. I called Barbara. Ah, let's call Barbara. Okay, Barbara's not home. I want to speak with Jerry. Thought about calling Jerry, but I didn't remember the number in London. Shit. Dial another number? Oh, that's 0. Okay, well, I don't have another number that I know of, so... Unless there was a number on an item that I couldn't see. It's always possible. Alright, so what now? I've got this letter to translate, but... I'm not exactly sure on how to translate it. This is just that journal. Never mind. Might be wiki time. There were hints, but I think they weren't enabled. I think I can enable them. We'll turn hints on. Don't know what that does. Don't know how hints work. Oh, here we go. Now I could see that I was carrying the key my good friend Jared gave me. It was rather obvious that I'd have to grab the key. Left click. Well, okay. Could have already done all that. I think that was just talking about my entry into the house. Any clues? I mean, is there anything that indicates something I could translate from Italian? How do I even access a hint? I mean, my thought is, you know, mail the letter off or something. Yeah, I don't have anything to mail. Okay. So just the desk, it's the... Okay, what fucking now? God, there's gonna be some subtle little thing I didn't click, right? This is what this is gonna be. Some tiny little thing I didn't fucking click. I don't even know how to activate hints if there are any hints, so... key doesn't work. Nothing to click there. See, here's the mailbox. You assume once I have a letter I could... Sure, mailing empty of just brilliant. If I wanted to leave, I would not do so on foot. There's a boot car which is considered my non-existent test on... Okay. Well, we looked in the car. Glove box is where we found the key to the house. And I can't turn around in the car, so... So it's like the downside when you play clicker games like this, because then you're just like, okay, I swear I've searched everything. What now? It's like, what do I do? There's the chapel over here. Oh wait, this is the, yeah, this is the greenhouse. Despite my efforts, the door wouldn't budge. Here, and it's towards the chapel. The key doesn't work. Oh no. What do I do? There was... Oh wait, no. There... Maybe I can take this note, this sheet of paper I have to that door where the key is locked inside. Maybe I can just use that sheet of paper. Where was it though? Which door was it? Okay, that's my room. It was upstairs, right? It was up here. It's the one behind the stairs. It's locked, but I could see a key on the other side through the keyhole. So I wonder if maybe... Useful. I tried the rag, that didn't work. Useful. Fit. Right. Well, we're already stuck. Yeah, this is gonna be the thing where I didn't click on one object. Also, I've got hints turned on, game. What? Give me a hint. What's my hints? Was there anything that was dirty? Because I've got that rag. Got the rag. The only other thing I can think of is the rag. But... Door was firmly stuck in place. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay, what dumb thing didn't I interact with? There was that other room that had the mirrors in it, but I don't know what that got me. This is where I got that letter that I couldn't translate. What does that say? Housekeeping? Maybe that's an Italian book? Oh, wasn't useful. There's a letter to translate. Should probably start working right away, but I'm dying to explore the place. Yes. Maybe just need to get up and get to work. Okay, yes, put the book away. I mean, unless I'm dumb, which is possible, I've explored every room I have access to. I don't know of any other room. Oh, wait. It's a rustic old-fashioned grinder. What can I do with that? What could I grind? Oh, there we go. I don't know, toss some matches in there. Okay, well, don't know what to do with that thing. Cool, old-fashioned grinder. What's that on the wall over there? A key holder, except there weren't any keys hanging from it. What if the key didn't fit there? Alright, yeah. It's some stupid little thing I've missed. Well, let's try going back to my room. Okay, that's like... This was the African room, right? This was the room with the mirror. I mean, again, if there's something important in that mirror, I can't see it. Now it's looking at... Now it looks at the bedpost. Wait. Still looking at the bedpost? I don't think there was anything in the African room. As soon as I left the room, I had a curious feeling of having missed something. Oh-ho! So I have missed something. Okay, so I guess that's the hint. Okay, what did I miss? I've checked the drawers. There's this. This thing is the thing that happens. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a compass? There's this broken picture. Wait, is that something on it? I can't interact with it. No, okay. According to the game, I've missed something in this room. But aside from what I've pulled out of here, the only things I can interact with are whatever that thing is in the drawer, which I can't see, And that mirror is the only things I can interact with. This is like the one time I'm supposed to interact with paintings. I don't know what this nets me. What does fucking with this mirror do? Seems like every mirror kind of looks at that painting over there, but... Again, if it's seeing something, I can't... that's so small, I can't see it. So that looks like the table lamp over there. Whatever is in that mirror doesn't seem to change no matter how I orient it either, so... Okay, game, you gotta be a bit more specific than I fucking missed something, because there's not a goddamn thing I can dick with in there. Yeah, I can toggle the mirror, that's it, but it doesn't do anything. Visually, it's the same damn thing. And if I back away from it, it's just oriented like it was before. So what does doing this do? This hasn't helped me. Be more specific. I've interacted with every goddamn thing in this room. God, I hate stuff like this. I hate it when it's just like something so stupid. Well, apparently I missed something, but not enough to think about dicking around with these damn perfumes. Apparently I'm smart enough to know I've missed something, but, you know, forget the perfumes. And again, what is this? What is this thing I'm toggling here? What does that do? Then there's this. What is this? That's the only things I can interact with in this game. I don't know what to do. I'm in the. I've kind of only just sort of semi-started. I'm in the room with the mirror that I can toggle. It keeps I turn hints on and it's like, oh, I've missed something in here. Okay, wait, I didn't see that. Diploma display on the shelf. It appeared that the people that lived in this were very educated. Okay, cool. Pick up everything from the drawers. Well, I think I did. I don't know, because this is what's confusing, because it tells me it thinks I've missed something. And then there's this. Whatever this is, I can barely see it, because this is very small on my screen, so I can't see things very well, because of the resolution. Just looking at... But it's like, okay. And toggling this thing, I don't know what that does. There's this. I don't really know what this does. And that seems to be like everything. Then you get in here. I just close the drawer. That's it. This is a stupid mirror. I don't know what that does. Here's all the items I have. I've got a stethoscope, a lantern, a rag, this untranslated paper, matches, a pen. Maybe I just need to go back to my room. Maybe I walk out of the room though and it just tells me, oh, I think I've missed something. Let's just get to work. I've explored the house as much as I can. I've explored every room. I've explored every room I have access to. If I take a look close to the... See, that's what I kept thinking. I kept looking at that painting, but if I just missed a pixel... Is there a pixel I missed? I mean, I know it... I don't notice anything particular about it. Just got a little orb... Oh, wait. Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It was a pixel. Didn't know the combination of the safe cracking isn't my experience. Oh, that's so bullshit! That was a little tiny pixel. Look at that. Look at that bullshit right there. And look, if I go fast enough, you can't even... Fuck me. Fuck me. Ugh. Oh, that annoys me, but anyway. Yeah, okay, so it seems there's nothing I can even do with that. Alright, fine. Okay, yeah, now it's not giving me the clue. Alright. So what now? I mean, oh, here we go. I have uncovered a very tempting safe in the main bedroom behind the fake painting. The hinges were fairly visible. The hinges were fairly visible. Eat my ass. Fairly visible. The family probably needed to store valuable or at least interesting things in there. So try to come up with a combination. Oops. Yeah, okay, well. What else? Well, let's just start walking in rooms, and if it tells me I've missed something, walk back. Okay, nothing in that room. Let's go upstairs again. So I've never played this game before, if it's not obvious. I've had it in my Steam list for ages, for years and years, and I never played it. And it's kind of unfortunate because it's in such a tiny resolution. I had to trick it into thinking it's in full screen when it's in a very tiny corner of my monitor. So it's hard for me to read. It's basically taking up only 40% of my monitor. It's up in this tiny little corner. Because I couldn't get the resolution bigger without. Alright, so if I leave this room, am I going to get like a hint? At this point, this is what I'm going to be doing, is I'm just going to be exiting and entering and exiting rooms, being like, you missed something, hell? Yeah, it's not sold on Steam anymore. Yeah, I remember hearing about it was, I mean, I bought it on Steam. I'm playing it off of Steam. But then I remember it went off sale. Then I think it very briefly went on sale again, but now it's not on sale anymore. So, yeah, you can't buy it anymore. I find that pretty wild. Okay, we can't open that door. That door's got the key behind it that I can't seem to figure out. There was the attic. Maybe there was something I missed in the attic. I mean, there was the music box we played, but didn't seem to do anything. I mean, it played music once and then never again. So, enter the first door at the front of the stairs. Wait, which stairs? The ones... Is it the ones leading to the bathroom? There's a couple sets of stairs. It's not telling me I missed anything. Alright. The ones from the other floor. Down here? The door behind me. Wait, what? Sorry, I know I'm moving faster than a stream delay. There's this one, but I can't open it. It's locked. It's stuck. Okay, sorry, I'll stay here for a moment, let the stream catch up. Right in front of the stairs. What, that one? This one right here? Oh, this one right here. I've been in here, though. This is like the... Oh, fuck's sake. I missed that. What is that? What is that? Small metal rod. Found a small metal rod. Wait, that could possibly push the key out, but... Damn it. This is the I have problems with clicking games like this because there's stuff that I just miss. It can be so obvious and I'll miss it. Like, my thought is take something, shove it under the door. Like, combine it with something. pointless. Okay, so I've got a piece of metal. I'm missing a screwdriver from somewhere. Am I? Okay, I will take hints on this one because otherwise we'll be here forever. We'll be here forever. Otherwise. I've looked at that, but that didn't do anything. Pushing the key is correct. Yeah, so, okay, so that's what I figured. We gotta push the key up, but we gotta, like, slide something under the door, right? We gotta slide something under the door and then, you know, push the key out, pull it back under. Yeah, I looked at the little oven. It says it's gotta be lit, but if I try to use the matches... Just a neat little stove standing on plank. I had to light the stove first. Then I take the matches. I'm no pyromaniac. Wait. I see it. I see it. Aha! Oh ho! Oh ho! Oh, I see. Because it's a little. Okay. Wait. But then I need something to put on there, right? Okay. That's gotten me that. Okay. All right. I am completely not a step closer. What would even... Okay, well... That's done? I don't feel like that's done anything. Oh, gosh, me. Can I just not pick up a newspaper in this room so I can slide it out from under the door? Alright, well. Nothing new in the clues. Alright. Game's not giving me any more hints either. Search for other newspapers. Yeah, there was the newspapers in here. But it's like I can't pick them up because I gotta know a date, apparently. But I'm not looking for a date. Then there's this. If that says anything, I can't really read it. Just meat packers. 2 meat somethings. There's something I can do here. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything else in there, I can't see it. There's that, but I don't think that does anything. It doesn't play anymore. Man, I haven't even gotten to the spooky stuff yet, and I've been playing this for 3 hours now. We read some stuff, but I was wondering if there's anything up these stairs, because I looked out the window, but there's... It's weird because it looks nighttime out. What? Ah. Is there anything I could jam in there? It said the pencil's too big. Just ram the door, son. Okay, well, we're a little step closer. A little bits at a time. Little bits at a time. I feel like I'm finding pieces to puzzles, but they're not anything I can use yet. Search the bathroom again, I guess. It's just like, again, it's pixel hunting as well, so it's like... just little bits here and there. We found the rat. The rag... yeah, the rag we found in here. Anyway, Galuna, probably go soon here. I'm stumped. I'm stumped. Cause yeah, it's like I'm missing little things here. That's jammed up. open the curtains, but I don't know if that's netted me anything at all. Let's do anything? Yeah, we're down to pixel hunting at this point. I hate pixel hunting. I don't find it to be a good thing for these type of games. It's always what it ends up resorting down to, though. And I hate that. Because these kinds of games are amazing and great, but when they reduce themselves down to pixel hunting, then it's just like... It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. It's not something... I think it's just when I hit that plant, yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's... It's not something the Jedi would tell you. I mean, I've even got hints on, and the hints just basically say I might have missed something in this room, and even then it's not even, you know, that helpful. It's just like... I can make a call on the phone, but there's nothing... I just feel like when the point and click reduces itself to pixel hunting, it's this is like cool. I found a bunch of things. I inserted that metal bar into the oven. It doesn't get me any far. I found a safe. Doesn't get me any further. I found a newspaper to shove under that door. It doesn't get me any further. I know I need to find something to jam in the keyhole to get that key back. But I mean, shoving a pencil in there doesn't work. A pen doesn't work, you know. You can't bash the door or anything, you know, to knock the key out. It's one of those things that it just feels like it's reduced me down to pixel hunting, and it's just, this is where it gets frustrating. This is where it starts to lose me. And I hate that because I love these type of games, but I had to stop playing them because this is just what happens. This is what they become. I mean, in my defense, it also can't be about having a sharp eye because this game is so incredibly small on my monitor. I can't see details. I can't see. It's things are invisible to me. I've searched bookshelves, but you know, the thing of it is, it could be that the bookshelf... Again, I didn't click the right pixel. I mean, I've searched all over this desk. Cool. That's neat. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me at all. I've searched the drawers for shit. I mean, I feel like even the game's given up on giving me a hint. Because, you know, I walk in and out of rooms and it's just like, I'm not even getting hints anymore. So that's just that book, right? Yeah. Where else could I go? Use the force. I'm about to force this game to quit. I can't think of anything else I've missed. I mean, there's that coffee grinder, but what does that net me? Let's pixel hunt in the fridge, maybe. Coffee grinder doesn't help me. I can't get in the basement. Yeah, I don't know. There could absolutely be something in this room and I just didn't see it. I mean, the mirror seems like it's on purpose, right? That mirror seems very on purpose. Photography book. I can run the mouse over the pixel again under that drawer, okay, and I? Go back out then. Like under here? This drawer? Are you talking about the other one? What opens that? I was a little bored. Oh, okay. Photography book. I mean, this is where I got the pencil from. That I deciphered the note. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta go though. I need to go. Has it saved? Still save. Did that save? Maybe. Did it? Yeah, it did. Okay. I need to go, though. Oh, gosh. Darn it.
She really taught me what friendship
And
can
thank
be
you. Thank you for the follow.
and it was delicious.
Oh, this darn game. Here's the thing. I really do. Oh, that's what got moved on my screen. Also, don't need to show that. I really do love games like this, but so many of them devolve into this, where it's just like, I'm now clicking room to room, seeing what pixel I missed, and like, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Because I feel like if it's an object I should be able to interact with, it should be something at least a little bit more stand-outish. And I know that's kind of not the style of the way these games used to be, but I always just felt like that was always bad game design back in the day anyway. Pixel hunting should not be a thing in these kind of games. You know, make the objects I need at least something I know I can interact with, you know? And it sometimes seems so silly. But of course I'm also struggling a bit because this game is so old and it does not really run properly. It's a very small section of my monitor, so everything's very hard to read and very small. So it makes things just that much more difficult. It's hard to spot things, which have made me question continuing the play of this, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's so frustrating. I want to continue because this seems like it's a great game. But yeah, it's just I can't I can't figure out how to proceed. Oh goodness, I'm going to like keep the wiki on hand or something because I hate to do something like that, but I mean, geez, I played this for 3 hours today and I feel like I didn't get anywhere. I feel like I didn't make much progress. Oh goodness me. But, wow, somebody posted a review of this year. Someone says it's impossible to play without a walkthrough. I mean, I played it. Someone beat this game. Someone beat this game in 4 hours. I played it for 3 hours. I've gotten almost nowhere with it. Someone else has played it for 7 hours. Good lord. How bad am I at this? Another 4 hours. It seems like 4 hours is the average length of this game. How bad am I at this? How bad am I at this game? I mean, granted, the start of the stream was a little bit of tech support, but Jesus me. Most people have played it not that long. Some are longer. Someone says there's a 23-hour, a 10-hour playthrough, 48-hour. I don't even know how they must have played that multiple times. But yeah, it's just wow. Seems like I'm well behind. Yeah, 4 hours, 7 hours. Man. I want to keep playing, though. I just don't know. You finished it in 10.7, so don't fool yourself. Okay. Yeah, I might find a walkthrough of this, and just when it starts getting frustratingly stuck, when it comes down to I'm having to, you know, just pixel hunt, pick a walkthrough up, and figure out what the next step is. You know, try to do it on my own up to a point. But I don't want to sit here and stream for an hour of me hunting pixels. That's not fun for anyone. So yeah. Assuming I can get this game to run as I did, because I kind of had to glitch it, trick it a little bit to get it to run like it did. Assuming I can get it to do it again, we'll play it some more. But the plan is on Thursday. Am I taking tomorrow off? Probably. I thought about maybe playing something tomorrow. I'm not sure because the work I was going to do on Wednesday I got done last night. But it depends. I might have some stuff to do tomorrow. Might have to do some ratty care as well. So depending on things. But Thursday the plan is at some point you have to say you have the same great fart as the deaf and it all falls into place. It's true. Well, it's just like I need something to jam in that keyhole, and it's like maybe I can't because maybe what I need to jam in the keyhole is in the safe that I can't open, and there's still that letter I've got to translate, but probably can't do that till the end or something. You know, it's like I have all these tools, but I can't use them yet, and I have to figure out that one tool I have or that one pixel I missed. You know, but figure it out. Okay, so yeah, I may or may not be back tomorrow, because usually Wednesday's my day off. But like I said, I did get the work done I planned on getting done yesterday, so but other than that, I will be back on Thursday, and the plan on Thursday that as long as hold the letter in front of a mirror, you know? Maybe. Give me a nice hint. The telephone and the house is my friend. Now, I did try the telephone. I tried calling Barbara because we had her phone number. And then I tried, of course, calling what's his name, but we don't know his number. Maybe I need to look in the notes in the suitcase again. But I did try the telephone once, but I can try it again. So yeah, Thursday, as long as Dark Omen and Prime are here, we'll play some more Phasmophobia. So, because I've been really itching to play that game some more. So I want to play some more Phasmophobia on Thursday. And then maybe Friday, depending on everyone's schedules. But that's going to be the plan. So, chances are we'll come back to scratches. Maybe, maybe not. I'll try to. Like I say, if I can get to glitch screen like I did, then we'll play it some more. But yeah, for Thursday, we're going to try some Phasmophobia. That's the plan. It's a popular game these days, and I mean, we played it last Thursday and Friday, and it was fun. But I'm itching to play some more against my better judgment. Since I have to play it in VR, so yeah, that's the plan. So all right, guys. So yeah, Dark Omen. I mean, if nothing else happens, I mean, we'll see. But I think Prime said his schedule is off. He's off on Thursday, so as long as he is, we'll jump into some Phasmophobia. So, but all right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for bearing with me on this game. One, just to get it to work, because it's tricky. I should have really planned ahead. I really didn't think about this game being so old it wouldn't run. I guess it not being available on Steam anymore should have been the hint. But yeah. And I've always wanted to play it. It's just one I put off for years and years and years. And kind of regretfully, it took me so long. It's now hard to play. So, but we'll try playing it some more another time. It's still the month of October. We're still going to do some spooky stuff. So, I'm going to try to stick with it as long as I can. But yeah. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day, afternoon, night, whatever your time zone. Like I say, tomorrow's up in the air, but Thursday I will definitely be back, and we'll plan to play some Phasmophobia. So, hopefully you all have a great one, and I'll see you guys next time.